Hello everybody and welcome to our channel.
Today let's talk about what?
I love it when you do videos. your whole personality like changes. It's hilarious.
To what?
Not anything bad. It's like
what does it change to?
I don't know.
I need to know.
It's like your voice like shifts to like something I've never heard before. Like almost like, you know how like when you're talking to a waitress, you know that's not their voice. You know,
okay.
You know, it's kind of like that.
Does my voice really change?
You get the waitress
Even
effect.
in our past videos?
Yeah. Whenever we do videos where we're like talking about now you're going to be thinking about it.
That's not funny. Okay. Anyways, let's really get on top of it today. So today let's talk about...
on top of me. We're totally keeping that in the video.
Alright, guys, let's talk about today, like, what you need to know before...
Let's talk about today. What?
What? Babe, you're messing me up. Okay. Guys, let's talk about... I can't do this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just laughing because all right. Anyway, okay. All right.
Babe,
oh man. All right. Now he's got the giggles for no reason. Like it's not even like funny. I bet like everybody's just sitting there like.
like okay. What's
all right. Can we like carry on? Like I'm here to learn about interracial dating here. Yeah.
right. Why are you
Hurry up. Why are these guys like laughing for no reason?
Making sure you're not dating outside your race for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, like...
fetishes.
Fetish.
That's a big one.
If this is a fetish thing for you, please, let's not do that.
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve when I was in the dating world was when
here we go. I've never tried a black girl before.
There we go. See, that is an automatic no for me. If you say that, I don't care if it's true. I'm gonna assume that you're trying to get into some pants, trying to make me your little experiment, and that's not happening. No, I will not be your experiment. You can go experience with someone else.
I've never had a black girl before. Okay, so the next point is understanding cultural differences.
Yeah, so growing up with different backgrounds, because I grew up with Jamaican parents, so, you know, things are different culturally. And I think even, like, I farted.
What?
What were
we were talking about cultural differences and stuff like that, but because my parents weren't really big into culture at all. I mean, you know, if we were, what do you mean by that? That sounded.
No, I'm just saying.
That was a very it was almost derogatory the way you said that.
That's the stereotype, is that white people have no culture.
Stop right there.
I'm not gonna be one of those. I'm not gonna be one of those.
Yeah, no, white people have culture. So like if I really
raisins and
if I dove deep into like, you know, being German,
that's true.
So don't even.
I heard Germans are racist, but I don't know. I guess not you or your family. The ones now.
Dude.
Okay, I'm done.
No, that's not how that's an individual basis. Okay, you can't just call a whole culture racist.
Okay, I'm just saying I heard if I go to Germany they ain't gonna like me. That's all.
Who's they?
The Germans.
All of them? Just every single German?
Probably like 99%.
Dude, I'm so done.
That 1%.
Stop. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, this is the stuff you have to deal with. Just saying. This stuff right here you got to deal with.
I'm cutting it out.
No, it's wild. It's funny.
Y'all, we're talking about what you gotta, and look at us over here talking about things that. But yeah, as I said, I grew up with a Caribbean background, so there are certain things like that, you know, we just do, and like we both respect. Like you have to have respect for that person's like.
And it goes both ways. Respecting both backgrounds, even though mine is like. Mine's pretty bland. I really didn't like. My parents did nothing like German at all. Like we've just been super Americanized. So.
Right.
There's that. But your parents, I mean, they're like, they still have the accents and everything. They're very like. Yeah, they're very like pretty deep in their culture. So it's,
that's how we. But yeah, so the other like each other. You both have to be understanding of each other's cultures, and you know, that's a discussion you want to have that the other person's okay with, like maybe certain things, the way you do certain things, or the things that you different maybe events or something that. You do or whatever, and if you know, I feel like that's very important, especially because if you're gonna have children down the line. I mean, I know I'm jumping ahead, but you're gonna have to. You want to raise them like the same. You don't want one person to be this way and the next, and there's no type of meeting in the middle or understand. You know what I mean? So that's like very important, I'd say. In a situation where you can clearly tell that I'm being looked at or treated a certain way because of my skin color. What do you do in that situation?
I mean, stick up for you. So, but I mean, like, you gotta be more specific though. Like, what's like? Give me an example.
You can clearly tell, not me just pulling a, oh, you're treating me this way, because like you can tell clearly that there's a difference between how you're being talked to or treated and how I'm being talked to or treated. Like you can clearly tell.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Would you call that out, or would you just kind of like, or what would you? Like,
if
it's obvious, not just because like if I just assumed like it's just obvious. You know?
So like, if somebody was treating me with respect and being nice and giving me like good service, and then was treating you badly, giving you bad service. I wouldn't even care if I felt like I was cool with that person is no longer cool with me if they're not going to be cool with you. So, especially because you're my other half, my better half. So,
how sweet.
So if somebody's like hurting you, they're hurting me. I would just stick up for you and call that person out. Little biatch.
Okay, I mean, and vice versa. Like, if I seen someone like said something about him that I didn't, or something that's obviously pertaining, we're gonna both have each other's backs. That's just how it is. That's how it's always been. We're gonna have each other's backs, How about when people say they're not dating their own race because they had bad experiences with people, and so now they're gonna date outside their race, and their main thing is just only dating outside their race only because they've been mistreated by their own. Kind of.
So that is like another level of ignorance. Like regardless, and I feel like that's primarily with like black people. I've never really seen white people do that, where they were like, I hate my own race.
I usually see white people dating outside their race for spite when their people are racist, or
to
when
spite against white people.
No, to spite against their own family.
Oh, okay,
like
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I was talking about like because they had like bad experiences with.
Yeah, like usually, for instance, like I'll see a lot of black women be like, oh, I'm not dating. They're starting to date outside their race because all black men are the same, blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all men can be the same. Yeah. It doesn't matter. He's black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Indian. It doesn't matter. Like any guy can be any kind of way. Any man can cheat. Mm-hmm. Any man can be mean to you. Any man can discourage you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. So, because I've seen a lot of good guys in every race. So when you look at it from a race perspective, that's where like that's where you're going to be in the wrong. And then
you keep running into the wrong ones too with that.
Yeah, you'll just run into the wrong people in a different race. So you got to stop attracting people like that into your life. So you just have to start looking at, who that person is as their core, not who they are as a skin color. Like there's not going to be a race that's going to save you. So ultimately the best piece of advice I would give is to, if you're going to date somebody outside your race, look at who they are as a person. Not just don't be like dating because of their skin color.
Oh, he's a spicy white.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spicy white boy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So
I can't.
But yeah, I mean I would say that's one of the biggest things is making sure that your core values are aligned with each other. All right, so another key point here, families, like how would you deal with it? I guess we can give some hypothetical situations. I've had some people ask me about, what I would do, if their family didn't approve of someone just because of their skin color. So what I told that person was that, if it was me, I would disown my own family. So, like, you're no longer, I don't care for blood. If those are going to be your values, that doesn't align with mine, and I don't want anything to do with you. Mm-hmm. So, I understand that people can have like different opinions about stuff, but there's certain things, certain opinions, that can definitely drive people apart, even family. So if that was the case, which is not, my family absolutely loves Larissa. Does not care whether she's white or black or Hispanic or, does not matter. Hispanic's not a color. I know that. All right. I'm just, I was just throwing that out there. All right. I could already hear people typing like, Hispanic is not a color.
I get where you're going. But yeah, that's like the same with my family. My parents my parents raised my siblings and I to not look at skin color or anything like that. We look at just a person's, like, who they are as a person and getting to know them as a person, and we don't look at that. So I'm happy that my parents did raise me that way because that did help. Don't discriminate over here. So yeah.
Yeah, we just mesh really well. So I feel like that's how it should be in a relationship, regardless of your skin color. You just have to be able to mesh and, not treat everything based on race.
Yeah, you gotta look past that. Like, don't get me wrong. On TikTok, we be cracking on race, but it's because, like, it's funny and why not?
It gets
TikTok.
views.
It gets the views, right?
It gets
why
people,
not?
riled up.
But, like, at home when we're, that's not we just have a regular, good time. We don't be thinking about, well, you're white, so, and I'm black.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand because you're not white or you're not black. You wouldn't get it, Yeah, if our conversations were like that, I wouldn't be able to do it.
That'd be mad annoying.
It would be. So yeah, I mean, I would say like 99% of our conversations have nothing to do with race.
Yeah.
So we
have some dumb conversations.
We do. Let's not talk about that 1%.
Yeah, I know.
I'm joking. So I think that's it for this video.
Yeah, guys, until next time, you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever it is for you.
Yeah. I love you.
What did I do?
You're so funny. I don't know. It's just
What did I do?
All right, we'll see y'all later, and we'll see you next time.